In this video, we're diving into the wild, whiskey-soaked, drug-addled world of Hunter S. Thompson, unmistakably the father of Gonzo journalism and best known as the mind behind Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Hell's Angels, the strange and terrible saga of the outlaw motorcycle gangs, and the Rum Diary. Thompson didn't just write stories, he became them. His voice was electric, political, and deeply personal. He tore down the wall between writer and subject, observer and participant. While his lifestyle was chaotic, his ideas on writing are still razor sharp and inspiring for anyone who wants to write with truth, energy and guts. So buckle up, let's explore 7 pieces of writing advice from the man and myth himself, Hunter S. Thompson. Number 1. Become the story. One of Thompson's greatest innovations was making himself part of the narrative, immersing himself within the story. He didn't report on events, he lived them. He once said, "I find that by putting things in writing I can understand them and see them a little more objectively. For words are merely tools, and if you use the right ones you can actually put even your life in order if you don't lie to yourself and use the wrong words." For writers, that means stepping off the sidelines. Don't just describe, participate. Feel what's happening. Let your emotions guide your language and don't be afraid to reveal your perspective. When you make yourself part of the story, your writing pulses with authenticity and immediacy. Number 2. Find your singular voice and embrace it. Hunter S. Thompson didn't try to sound like anyone else. His writing was loud, fearless and unmistakably his own. He once declared, "Anything worth doing is worth doing right." And he also said, "I have a theory that the truth is never told during the 9 to 5 hours." Thompson trusted his own rhythm and tone, whether it was profane, poetic or hilarious, and that's your job too. Find your voice. Don't sand off the edges to sound professional or literary. Your voice is your identity on the page. If you can make your reader feel like you're speaking directly to them, mission accomplished. Number 3. Inject yourself into your work honestly. Thompson blurred the line between journalism and confession. He wasn't afraid to put his flaws, fears or obsessions into print, but he also understood the danger of absolute honesty. He once said, "If I'd written all the truth I knew for the past 10 years, about 600 people, including me, would be rotting in prison cells from Rio to Seattle today." Absolute truth is a very rare and dangerous commodity in the context of professional journalism. That's classic Thompson. Raw honesty with a wink. His advice? Be truthful, but also be smart. Your readers connect with your humanity, your contradictions, your confusion, and your humour. The more honest you are about your experience, the more powerful your writing becomes. Number 4. Study the masters, literally. Thompson took learning to an obsessive level. Early in his career, he retyped entire novels like The Great Gatsby and A Farewell to Arms just to feel what great writing sounded like. He wanted to internalise rhythm, structure and word choice. For modern writers, that's a challenge worth trying. Don't just read your favourite authors, study them. Copy a paragraph, feel the cadence, dissect why it works. Then, take those lessons and infuse them into your own unique style. It's not imitation, it's training your ear and sharpening your craft. Number 5. Embrace risk, chaos and truth-seeking. Thompson's writing was a high-wire act and he liked it that way. He believed that art came from risk. He once said, "When the going gets weird, the weird turn pro." And he also said, "A man who procrastinates in his choosing will inevitably have his choice made for him by circumstance." He didn't write to please editors or audiences, he wrote to discover what was true. So when you sit down to write, push past comfort, take risks in subject, form and tone. Maybe you'll fail, but failure on your own terms is better than safety on someone else's. Number 6. Use your life as the workshop, but keep your craft sharp. Hunter S. Thompson lived loudly, but he also worked hard. Behind the drugs, the motorcycles and the madness was a disciplined craftsman. He understood concision and precision. He once said, "Life has become immeasurably better since I have been forced to stop taking it seriously." He knew that life experience feeds art, but only if it's shaped by skill. So go live, observe, feel everything, and then sit down and edit ruthlessly. Good writing isn't a wild rant, it's controlled chaos. Use the raw material of your life, but carve it into something that resonates. And finally, number 7, live and write by your own philosophy. Perhaps Thompson's most lasting piece of advice isn't about writing at all, it's about how to live as a writer. He once wrote, "Beware of looking for goals, look for a way of life. Decide how you want to live and then see what you can do to make a living within that way of life." That's pure Thompson, writing and life intertwined. Don't twist yourself to fit what others expect. Build a creative life that reflects who you are, then make your writing an extension of that. Your work will feel more alive and you'll have the stamina to keep creating for years to come. So there you have it, 7 wild, fearless pieces of writing advice from Hunter S. Thompson. Become the story. Find your singular voice, inject yourself honestly, study the masters, embrace risk and chaos, use life as your workshop with craft, and live and write by your own philosophy. Thompson's writing reminds us that words aren't just tools, they're weapons, mirrors and vehicles for truth. Whether you're writing a blog, a novel or a journal entry, try channeling a bit of his energy. Take risks, stay honest and write like your life depends on it. In Thompson's own words, buy the ticket, take the ride. I hope that this advice from Hunter S. Thompson will help you on your way towards becoming a more fearless and more immersive writer, allowing you to hone your process and find your writing voice, one that is uniquely and unmistakably yours. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button so as not to miss any further content from A Real Lowlife, where we look to showcase writing advice, tips and guidance from some of the greatest, most respected and most famous writers the world has ever seen, from those who have actually been there and done it. That's all for now.